Hello everybody and welcome to the European Champions Cup quarter final preview. That is right, the quarter finals are here. I just want to apologise for no review on the round of 16 last week. The Wi-Fi here's decided to go on a farce again. It went completely crap. It should be okay now. But luckily I am heading back home next week for a while, so we should be okay then. But yeah, and hopefully with going home and the Wi-Fi improving, streaming can come back. I don't think I'll be able to stream this weekend though, but yeah. But anyway, let's go for the games, because that's really why you're here, let's be honest. I know you just want to stare at my pretty face, but we'll really talk about the rugby, the good stuff. And what a set of games we have. Let's just head straight in, and the first game up has to be a really exciting encounter. Bordeaux at home to Harlequins. Bordeaux obviously getting a massive win over Saracens last week. Now this season they've played them twice, and combined in those two games Bordeaux have put 100 points on Saracens. Who else can do that to Saracens? So yeah, we all know how dangerous they can be. Harlequins came off the back of a win against Glasgow. I know a few people will debate whether they should have won that game, but I'm not going to get into it really. They won it. It was a good thing. It was a good comeback from Glasgow, to be fair, but Harlequins managed to just about grind it out and get the late on score to seal the game. So this does bode to be an exciting game. However, I do think Bordeaux will take it. I just think that, the French team seem to be on fire, especially at home this season, and I think they will continue that. Harlequins, they're not bad, but it could be similar to what happened to Saracens last week, if I'm going to be honest. 45-12 was the score last week. I really wouldn't be surprised if you see something similar. And I know for quarter final might not be what you want to hear, but I think Bordeaux are just that good at the minute that something like this will happen. Now, I'm not going to completely credit out Quins and say they definitely aren't going to get anything done, but I think it's unlikely. Next up, and finally, it's not the final. Leinster host La Rochelle at the Aviva once again. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? I mean, they played each other in the pool stage. Leinster finally getting their win after revenge for the last two finals and the semi-final before that. You know, they've met each other 21, 22, 23 season. And all three of those times in the later knockout stages, La Rochelle have won. I mean, they've always been narrow wins, so, I mean, take your pick. If I had to pick one, I would probably side with Leinster. I think that, I think that La Rochelle aren't quite at the level they were. I'm not saying they're bad, but I think they might be. You know, Stormers were that close to beating them last week. Just Libbok missed a last-minute conversion to win the game, and I don't think Leinster would make those mistakes. I think Leinster will. However, it's Leinster La Rochelle. Who knows? I'm gonna back the Irishmen. I'm waving their shirt, but take your pick. Next up, we have Northampton versus Bulls. And now I was actually quite excited for this game until I've seen the Bulls team, which came out a couple hours ago, and Bulls have put out a second stream team. I don't know whether that's to do with the fact that they just can't be bothered travelling, from South Africa up to England, or if they're just resting players, maybe they're now going to focus on the URC. I don't know, but it's an interesting call to put out a second stream team against Northampton, who are sitting pretty good. They got a good win over Munster, and they're sitting top of the Prem at the minute. But Bulls will come in and go, oh, we'll just play our second stream. I don't understand, but so it's making me think Northampton will do it now, unfortunately. I thought it was going to be close, but I don't think it will be now with that. But yeah. And then last but definitely not least, we have Toulouse at home to Exeter. Exeter getting a big win over Bath. I can't believe I was going on about how Bath and the turnaround Bath have had this season, and that mainly been due to Finn Russell. And I was like, well, if Finn Russell can get going, I can see Bath winning this game. Finn Russell went off injured after 15 minutes. So, yeah, here we are. It shows how much Bath need Finn Russell. And as a Scotsman, I will always rub Finn Russell in your face. I am sorry. But, no, Toulouse, massive win over Racing, who again haven't looked that great this season. They're not quite where they have been. But, you know, it was a big win for Toulouse. I think it was like 31-7, I want to say, yes, over their French rivals. And I think they'll beat Exeter again in France. Toulouse are, you know, top team. Exeter are pretty good, but I think Toulouse are gonna win, and I wouldn't be surprised if they win by quite a bit as well. You know, 10, 15, 20 I think could be on the cards, unfortunately. So actually I can see 3 out of the 4 games being pretty one-sided. I hope I'm wrong, but I can see 3 out of the 4 games being pretty one-sided. The only one I'm not sitting here going, I suspect I know, I've got a rough idea who I'm going to win, or if I was a betting man, who I would put my money on. And the one that I don't know is Leinster La Rochelle. The rest, I'm almost pretty confident in my picks now, of course. It's my predictions. I can always kick myself, and I hope I do. I hope I get a couple wrong, because that just shows the unpredictability of this game. But yeah. That's just about it. Thank you very much for watching. That's my thoughts. So I've got Bordeaux to beat Quins. I've said Leinster, but who knows. Northampton to beat Bulls, and Toulouse to beat Exeter. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll be back very shortly with the challenge, which I am a lot more passionate about, because Edinburgh are into the quarter-finals. Come on. Thank you for watching.